One mini world, one creation dream.
So, welcome Marcy, just as yesterday, welcome Oscar Gracioso, and welcome to, well, to three players for now. For now, guys, remember this is just a warm-up class to speed up a little bit the things to be a little bit easier to play, okay? So, we're gonna play this game. It's just a quick room. We're gonna take only 10 minutes. And let me explain how it works. This is a Smash Bros. Like map in which actually you have to push the other players, okay? So, how it works? First, you will have new abilities, new skills. As an example, you can do double jump. Okay, so check this. I can do a double jump here. Another cool part about this map that remember is just a loading map is that you will be able to do a double jump, okay? How it works, just by clicking 2 times the space or to press the jump button 2 times, but also you will be able to climb walls. So how do you climb walls? You only need to attack the walls, okay? So check this. I was able to climb just by hitting the walls. Okay? And finally we have the super jump. That is just by combining climbing and also jumping. Let me try, I didn't. And that's it. As you see, my player has a cool skill. Also, I can pick up some weapons. Weapons are gonna have like different skills and some buffs to be able to fight, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is gonna start the room. Okay? And we gonna start. About the chat, I see that some players telling me that he wants the old Figh to come back and also to I. So we're gonna start the class here, sorry, the PvP map. And remember guys, this is gonna be about to pushing the players away from the room. So we're gonna take just our map, guys. Once more, this is just the waiting room. If you want to access, you can see my UID there. Okay, so what you have to do is to just push players away. And welcome Kenzie to the room. If you notice, the less life you have here, you will push it far away. Okay. Oh, let's kill this player. And good. How do you think I played? It's good, right? I'm very good at this actually because I create the map. But I really enjoy it to play it. Okay. Alright, so hello Luis the Gaming with Bacon Hair Asia YouTuber. Okay, I have some arrows here. Okay, woo, you think, I'm gonna make it wide, okay? That's good, VP Bros, I know it. I also love Miniverse, that's why I'm creating those kind of maps, because I really like it. I have some heal here. Oh, okay, Gracioso Oscar, who is actually our moderator, is... Okay, well... Okay, guys, you can pick up guns from here, just hit... Yeah, that's it. Okay, whoa, it seems I killed... No. Okay, I almost died here. A little bit of lag here. Okay, ice arrows. Yeah. What do you think of the game, guys, huh? Yes, guys. Vanessa Augusto just to telling you cool things. If you have seen the leaks, we are gonna have an update soon. Well, soon is gonna be in a couple of months, but we are gonna have the ocean update, which actually is gonna have more than 40 blocks new, and you're gonna have a lot of mobs. You're gonna have a lot of cool things. So yeah, that's a good news for you. Yeah, but if you realized in the last updates, we have increased a lot the frame rate, and we are keeping working on it because we want the game to run as faster as it can, so we are just optimizing the game. Okay, so hi the flyer bro, welcome to the streaming. Okay, I changed my weapon. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, the good part about this weapon is that you can teleport. As an example, I can be here and I can teleport to this side. So, that was real, bro. What do you think, guys? Are gonna be the best? Okay, welcome. Oh, as always, you are so pro, bro. Okay, GG for everyone that was into the room. We are going to continue to another room, okay? So for now, guys, thank you so much for playing. Let's go and start the class. We already warmed up a little bit. So let's move to the presentation right now, okay, guys? So please, into the chat, I want to know for all of you. First, let me present myself for those that didn't know me. My name is YeyoCore and I'm gonna be your teacher. So actually, I'm using the MiniWord account, but I'm just a teacher from MiniWord, which is gonna tell you or teach you how to do some awesome maps, okay? In the screen, you're seeing our time schedule or what we gonna do. Remember, we have this event is gonna work for 3 weeks. You're gonna be with 3 weeks with me. I'm gonna assist you as a teacher, and you receive support as a teacher for just 3 weeks. We are in the second class. In this class, we're gonna learn how to make a game plan for create your maps, how to create the layout, and finally, how to create a thumbnail, a map review with AI. If you are not right now into the minicamp, remember in the link of this video, you can find actually a link to access to the minicamp. So, before starting building, before starting doing anything else, what we gonna do is to create first our game plan. Because with that, we gonna be able to actually create our map and know what we are going to do, okay? So, first thing first, let me explain the map that we gonna create, okay? So, for those that haven't seen the map, let me show you the map. The map name is Kingdoms CTF. CTF stands or is a short abbreviation for capture the flag, okay? Very important, guys. The gender here is capture the flag and team cooperative, okay, guys? So this is not negotiable. If you're gonna create a map for the minicamp, you have to create a team cooperative, okay? You can change this one, but it needs to be a team map to be considered. The theme, this is actually what is gonna be your map about. It's gonna be about medieval and fantasy games, okay? The art style I choose is voxel, fantasy, and imposing. I need the structures to be very high and very big. The story in this specific map, we're not gonna focus in the story, but the story of my map is about 2 different kingdoms that always do a sport fight, just to choose which gonna be the best in an event, okay? My target group, guys, this is important, you always gonna choose a target group. The target group is the ones that you gonna sell something, okay? So, as an example, my game is gonna be for you guys because you are my students. That is gonna be students from the minicamp from America, Asia, and Spain, intermediate level, okay? So to come in here, it's supposed that you already have or know some things about how to create maps. So that's why we have this. But remember, you have different targets, and it's very important that you design your game for your target. As an example, if you want to sell to kids, try to create funny style. If you want to sell for, I don't know, let me put this example. Imagine that you are creating a game for people who listens metal music. If in your game you put reggaeton music, if you put, I don't know, classical music, maybe it's not gonna work because they don't like that kind of music. So that's what you have to do with your map. Everything related with the style, the creatures, the mobs, the rules needs to be focused in who is gonna play your game, okay? So if, as an example, you are playing games for kids, remember that the kids don't, or they are not very like, they don't like really strategic games, they like simple games. So as an example, if you're creating a game for him, or for them, sorry, you have to do a game in that style, okay? Next, and finally, a way to get money. Remember guys, you're gonna get money inside the game if you are a developer. So you have a lot of different ways to get the money, okay? Alright, I see that Kenzie is already telling me what is gonna be the name of your game. So he's telling me that the name is gonna be project name Campward. Very good, I like the name. Cool. BP for Roast is actually telling me that he wants to make oh sorry, Jax Gamer Fearless, welcome. And I see that you want to do a capture the flag. Perfect, I'm gonna teach you how to do that. Okay. Perfect. I see that someone is gonna call his name the Smiths. Alright, so okay, that's perfect. And Jax Gamer Fearless is explaining to us what stands the medieval meaning about the game theme, okay? But remember guys, coming back to monetization, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna actually sell different heroes, okay? That means that you're gonna have some heroes for free, and then you can buy special heroes by paying some money inside the game, okay? As you see here, you can choose a hero. The ones that comes for free is the builder. You can buy extra heroes with different money. For now, I'm gonna choose the ranger. So next part is differentials, guys. So I'm gonna resume this as simple as this. Why people should play your game instead of other games, okay? Let me give you an example. In my map, something that I did different that no one can or not too much people can copy is that I'm gonna have images and videos inside the game. As you see, when you see the flag holder, you see an image in the floor. That is something that not all the people can do. Another big differential is that you can choose your hero. Another one is that you can destroy all the scenario, that you have random loose chests, and I'm gonna do advanced scripting. So thinking something that you can do really different from other games, and this is gonna be particular. As an example, remember guys that there is a lot of Among Us maps in Mirror, but sorry for that, a lot of them are very similar, okay? So they are the same, it's just a map with some miniatures inside, but they are really boring. What you can do different if you create, as an example, Among Us map to be different and to be enjoyable and memorable, okay? Because remember this, it was too much maps of Among Us, so probably you don't even remember which map is one. All of them are very forgettable, okay? So think about that, think about your differentials in game. Please tell me in the chat which is gonna be the differential for you. What do you think you can do different from other games, okay? Guys, we're gonna have a next scenario, and that's a technical part, okay? So my map size is gonna be 30-20 blocks for 60 blocks. It's gonna have for 10 players, and we're gonna have some characters. We're gonna have knights, mages or wizards, and Bijaj, people or Bijajers. And finally, something important that you need to think about before starting your map is how the people can win your game, because I have seen a lot of games that you cannot end because the game has no rules, so think about this. The playtime for me is limited. I'm not gonna have a limited time, and a specific rule is that you can heal and refill items in the base, okay? So let's move to the scenario layout, okay? And I wanted to show you this, okay? If you see this, guys, as you see right now, the map is completely symmetrical, okay? That means that all the things that are gonna happen on this sim, it's gonna be the same for this one, okay? You have the same distances, the same things, because this is a team map and it's very important this is gonna be symmetrical, because if you don't do it, it's gonna give an advantage to the other team. But what I want to show you is this one, okay? That before starting the map, you see here that I create layout. First, I'm starting with a 2D image, and I plan how to build the map, okay? As you see, this is gonna be the red team, and this is gonna be the blue team. Those are gonna be natural islands. Those are gonna be prizes islands, and this is gonna be shoulder islands, which actually are gonna have constructions. Once everything is very symmetrical, and I think it's gonna work for the players because they're gonna build some things to be able to advance, you're gonna try to create a health map, okay? So in this case, of course, because it's a map that requires to have constructions and to build blocks to move around, okay? But as you see, I create like this sketch about how everything is gonna be located before passing to the map. And if you realize this is gonna be the same than this one. As you see here, you can see the flags right here. You can find the shoulder island here or the nature islands here. Also another shoulder island, and finally the reward islands right here. Just like I did in my sketch, okay? So try to always, before you start creating your map, taking something as an example, taking a paper and start deciding things like this, saying, oh, I'm gonna have my castle right here, and I gonna have a door right here, and this is gonna lead me to the other team, and right here in the middle I'm gonna have, I don't know, a school, but this school is gonna have a dimensions of 4x4, okay? It's just an example. You don't need to use the same tools. You can use a paper or something. Be creative creating your things, okay, guys? And don't worry, guys, I'm gonna submit a time lapse about how I create everything, so you will be able to see how I create the castle and how to develop everything. Very important things, guys. Things that you're gonna have if you are doing the same map, that is gonna be a capture the flag. You're gonna have in every team a flag holder, and this is very important that this is apart from your castle or your base, because on here, on the team lobby, the players can protect, can plant things, and when they can exit, they will be able to play on this scenario, okay? So be sure the flag holder is in not the same position that your castle or your stronghold, okay? But be sure you have enough space when you're creating your team lobby. Be sure that you have different kind of exits that they can choose the exit from. And don't worry, we're gonna create a system to avoid other players to access. I mean, the blue team cannot access here, okay? I think that's gonna be very important, guys. And look at me. It's very important because you have to be sure that the other team is not gonna access them. If you want to implement the system that I'm gonna show you how to do about how to create a random chest, it's gonna be very important that you place some chests in different locations that the players can use to get a random loot. If you are paying attention and you realize something, it seems that you will be able to create a Skywars or a Bedwars with this base as a map, okay? With the things that I'm gonna teach you, you will be able to do that, okay? Alright, so first tip that I can give you guys. The first tip that I will give you is the easiest one, and is do symmetrical things for each team. Whenever you are creating a team map, be sure that every team is gonna have the same distance, the same space. Very important, be sure that the spawner or the team base is protected so the other team cannot access to the player's base. Otherwise, it's gonna be unfair. In this case, you have to keep enough visible space for the flag. Check that you can see the flag holder in any part of the map. Make it wow means make it surprise or make the people really appreciate or think your map is great. The best way to do it is build things that are very big, that are very cool, like castles and things like that. And don't do it very simple. Try to give some details. As you see, even I put some blocks that are different to give texture. I do some things to create those small details that is gonna make the castle look alive, okay? Now, try to always do a different color for each team. As you see, you have blue color here because the team needs to notice that that's the other team base, okay? It's also changing the color according to the team, okay? Now, finally, try to do very beauty architecture, right? But be sure it's functional, okay? Because there are a lot of maps that had beautiful architecture, but as an example, the players cannot jump, or the players get stuck in some stairs, or as an example, the distance from side to side is very large, so it's very uncomfortable and takes too much. So as an example here, for some parts you need to actually construct, but there are some parts that you can just jump with no needing to construct anything else, like this one. As you see, you can reach this part. Of course, on this one, no, because you need to build, but in a lot of parts of the map, you don't need to do very complicated things to be able to access with, okay? And it's that I'm gonna teach you how to create your image for your game with AI. That means with artificial intelligence, we're gonna learn how to create your map. Because I know a lot of you don't know how to create thumbnails, don't know how to illustrate. So this is gonna be an easy way to create the logo for your map, okay? In your web browser, you're gonna search for DALL-E 2, okay? What is DALL-E 2? DALL-E 2 is an AI open for all the people to create images, okay? So with this, you can create any kind of image your map. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on DALL-E 2, okay? You're gonna see this screen. So what you're gonna do is to click on sign up. Of course, I already signed up, so it's not gonna let me because I already have an account. And you need to create an account, okay? The easiest way is just to click here where it says continue with Google, and it's gonna let you select which account you want to use. Don't worry, if you get out of credits, just create another Google account and you will have 15 credits, okay? So here it's gonna tell you how many credits you have. So in my case, we're gonna create a logo, okay? Let's try to create a logo for something. As an example, this map doesn't have a logo, so I'm gonna try to create a logo for it, okay? So we're gonna just test simple things here. So what we are trying to create, a logo, right? So, we're gonna tell the game that we're gonna create a video game ISO logo. We're gonna say we're gonna create an horror, okay, video game ISO logo, okay? And we're gonna click on generate. It's gonna take a while. And as you see here, well, it's like not very interesting right now, but we can eliminate or when we can give some more work to be able to improve this, okay? An horror space video game, and we're gonna tell which style is we're gonna use, okay? With cartoon style, okay? And it's gonna try to create the image, okay? And of course you see here that we have more cool things. This is a little bit better than the other, but we can also specify more things, okay? As an example, let's see what happened if we put without text, only the logo, okay? We don't need the text, we need the logo. And that's definitely much better than the other one, okay? Which one I like it? I like too much this one, okay? So if you click on here, you will be able to open that image, and you can click here on variations, and it's going to use 1 credit to create more versions of this logo, okay? On here you can see already a lot of images that you can use for your game that doesn't require to have like any mentions or something, because it's gonna be created by a computer, not by a person, okay? The one that I like the most is this one, okay? So what we have to do here is just go here, click here, click to your variations, and we're gonna save it, okay? We're gonna click on edit, and we're gonna click on download, okay? And will allow us to save the image, okay? Now we're gonna change our picture of our map, okay? We're gonna be sure that it's gonna be this map, because we're gonna do this, okay? So let's go outside. We're gonna have this image here, and what you're gonna do is that if you are in computer, you need to do this, okay? So you're gonna go to your search bar here, and you're gonna write AP data percentage, guys, okay? AP data percentage, and when you write this name here, percentage, AP data percentage, is gonna open a folder, okay? Let me show you here. It opens this folder, and on here just scroll down, and you will find a folder that is being called miniword, okay? Miniword 410. You open it, you go to this folder being called data, and on here you're gonna have a lot of tools. Here is where you can find your maps, and your map is gonna be this one, okay? As you see here, anything that has a W before the name is gonna be your map. What we are gonna to do is to order this. Remember, you can order by just clicking on an empty space, and you're gonna place order by, and you're gonna have the date, modification date, okay? And as you see, the order is gonna change, but the folders are gonna be still here. Most of the times, the last one or the first folder that you find with W is gonna be the folder that is gonna have your map. How do you know if it's your map? You're gonna do double click here, and you're gonna find the image. Remember this one, guys? This is the image of your map. If you are not able to do it like this, just go ahead and open Paint in your computer, okay? And just drag this, okay? Drag this into Paint, and you will be able to just preview this image, okay? So this is the one that we're gonna change. What we are going to do now is just going to open also in Paint the image that we just downloaded, okay? Remember, guys, it was this one, right? This is the one that we're gonna use for our map, our custom thumbnail, okay? So we're gonna open it with first Paint again. Remember, you don't need to install anything, you can use Paint, okay? And what we need to do is just to copy the part that we want. Sorry, that wasn't what I meant to do. Probably you find out that this image is too big. What you need to do is just to adjust, okay? And very important, guys, on this, you're gonna do a close-up and be sure that this image, it's just in the border with the old one, okay? It's not more bigger because if you do it bigger than the normal one, it's not going to work. We're gonna cover the space that we are not using with the same color. Okay, what happened here? Why it's not allowing me to? Okay, yeah, because this. Okay, we're gonna save it. And then we're gonna move to mini world. We're gonna access the map. We're gonna lift them up, and as you see, we got this image now as a cover image, okay? As you see, we just changed the cover of our image, okay? I hope you like it. Now you know how to change the preview for the image on your map, okay? That will be it for now, guys. Thank you so much for assistance. Thank you so much for being part of this community. And I will see you the next week. So remember, next class, it's gonna be on the next Friday. And the fourth class is gonna be on Saturday, okay?